story off in 1989. A 17-year-old LaShawn Crooks has just been taken in by Layla Steinberg, a woman who is about to become the most influential figure in his life. We heard from Layla herself that her and Tupac had a relationship in which they would search for knowledge, and we found that the knowledge for which they searched was not just any knowledge, it was a particular knowledge. It was ancient, mystic, occultic knowledge. The knowledge of Lucifer. We're going to pick the story back up now. The date is August 17, 1989. Pac has been living with Layla for only a few months now, but today, due to the connections of Layla Steinberg, he's just signed a contract. A contract with an up-and-coming rap group out of Oakland, California. A group of occultists by the name of the Digital Underground.
But I was the managing president of Zodiac Productions. It's one of my jobs as being one of these 13 people. It owns RCA Records, Columbia Records, Motown Records, owns almost all the concert booking agencies in the United States. Thus, I got to know many of the people who produce music and sing the music and play the music that you play. Now, one of the closest friends that I got during that time that I obtained was a man named David Crosby. And I saw David the day before Christmas last year, talked with him. I said, David, I'd like to ask you a couple questions. I said, I already know the answers, but I've been gone for 5 years. I'd like to know if certain things are still the way they were when I left. I've been hearing that you must be an initiated witch now to get a record contract. He said, that's right. He said, many of us that weren't total witches have to be witches now in order to produce music.
You don't have to look too far to see that the Digital Underground was involved in some real heavy Satanism and witchcraft. In fact, all you gotta do is look at the first 3 covers of their albums, and you'll see it loaded with so much occult symbology, it's sickening. But we'll get back to that in a second. What I wanna do is flash back to what John Todd said, and let's do some comparisons. Every die-hard Tupac fan knows that he spent the first year of his career as a backup dancer with the Digital Underground. I mean, we've all seen the footage, him jumping around doing the Humpty Hump, and doing some other things that, well, a straight guy, a guy with just a little bit of dignity just isn't gonna do. I'm not gonna show, I'm not gonna say what those things were, but
My name is Tupac Shakur, and I attend Tampapai High School, and I'm 17 years old.
Yeah, you get the picture. But anyways, Tupac did the background dancing thing until 1991. And it was in this year, 1991, that Digital Underground released their second album entitled This Is an EP Release. And it was on this second album that Tupac debuted on his first song, the song that we all know as Same Song. But this wasn't the only thing that happened for him in 1991. It was in this year that Tupac made his first debut on the silver screen. You see, Nothing But Trouble was released in February of 1991. Also, this was the exact same year that Tupac dropped his first solo project, Tupacalypse Now, which was released in November of 1991. Now, if you take into account what John Todd just told us,
he said, that's right. He said, many of us that weren't total witches have to be witches now in order to produce music.
And then we add into the fact that he had already been studying certain occultic literature like the Kabbalah, which is the foundational text of all modern-day witchcraft. It will be fair to say that in this year, 1991, Tupac officially became an inducted witch.
These two guys crack me up. They always expect us to think these guys are some Satanists, some racists, or some witches.
Reading the week, put them to sleep, they hellbound. Lyrics and leave them spellbound. Rose with my hocus pocus flows, they froze. Now suckers idolize my chosen blows. Meet me at the cemetery dressed in black. Tonight with under the dead, those who won't be back. I came to bring the pain, hardcore to the brain. What's inside my ass? I'm moving, you stupid. This is telling. MREs in your brain.
You know what I mean? Listen to what they saying. Don't just bob your head to the beat. Peep the game. And listen to what I'm saying. Hold us accountable for it.